Hello. How are we doing? Okay. Let's get all of the sounds down. Okay. What's going on? Oh. Okay, I fixed it. I was making sure everything was working, that I at least have up. And it's kind of unfortunate. I also need to... I need to get a larger deck, is what I need to do. Okay. You're gonna see a black screen or not. I forgot my... Aha! Let me center myself a little bit. Do I look weird? I hope not. I mean, I always look weird. But let me go ahead and add audio, and then you should be able to hear YouTube music now, and then browser. I'm slowly rebuilding. Sorry, I'm bumping my desk, and I promise you I'm not doing it intentionally, and it shakes. I'm gonna have to set a couple things up that I totally forgot to set. While we are doing this when we launch Minecraft. But hey, my internet might actually be working now. I found out why. Done looking at my face. Okay, I found out why my internet was acting the way it was. They were literally stealing internet from me. I'm not even joking. I've been paying for 5G home internet, which 5G internet isn't good to begin with, in my personal opinion. It was just cheap and affordable. Okay? But I had 5G. I still have 5G home internet. And oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out something. Okay, I have 5G home internet through my phone provider. Right? And it's not good because it's cell phone internet. Literally, not even kidding. 5G home internet is cell phone internet. There's no way around it. That's what it is. That's what it acts like. It's cell phone internet. So, excuse me. So I have 5G home internet, and really a toss-up if it works. Well, people in my household that go by the name of the Large Toad and my mother, yeah, literally both my dad called, but sorry, I'm looking for something at the same time. But once again, where is it? Okay. You're going to see a black screen just very very briefly. Not yet. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. And I had literally found out, this isn't a joke, they put me on a 4G tower. So that probably is why my internet stuck so much. So with that being said, let's figure out what I need. Oh, that's so cool. I can actually... Awesome. I like how they redid that. We can name our ghost now. Oh, okay. Black screen. Briefly. Yes. Here. Copy and paste. Next. Next. Huh. Okay, let's go back to the camera. Apparently, let me see if... Hold on. Uh-huh. No. Why, Panda? Why? We might not be able to have Pando yet. We're gonna try this one more time while I talk about this stupid internet thing. So what had happened was they moved us from a 5G tower to a 4G tower because they decided we didn't use the internet. Sir. Okay, next. Oh. Next. Try it out. Aha! Welcome back, Pando, you guys. I figured it out. And we need to adjust him a bit. Over. There we go. Don't click on that link. I'm actually going to... And... No, that didn't work. Okay, whatever. Why is Pando just disappeared? What? That's weird. We'll have to figure that out later. Anyway. Yeah, they put me on 4G internet instead of 5 when I've been paying for 5G internet. So guess what? We're getting new internet. No ifs or buts. We're getting new internet. Okay. So let me load up Minecraft. And I actually have a Minecraft music, if I can find it. Sounds from short. No. Human contact. Apparently that's... Hey, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. I don't know why my sounds decided not to work. I'm fixing... I accidentally cleared my files from OBS completely. All backups and everything last week. So we're fixing... I just read something, sorry. So we're working on fixing it. So the audio might not be where I need it to be. I'm looking through my playlist to find like my Minecraft playlist. Because yes, I have a Minecraft playlist for when we play Minecraft. Here's some of my playlists. Okay? Hold on. I need to click on it to actually... The sound of me falling down the stairs. That's one of them. Whoops, wrong button. You're a fox with autism, and the audio is good? Okay, good. Let me know, if you can't hear anything, like if another alert goes off or anything, because, like I said, I'm just trying to work out some of the issues that I have to refix again. But thank you for the follow and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Another playlist, songs to jump off of a bridge to. Because, you know, just the Pando alert? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Pando. Pando's a bit broken right now. Here, the songs my demons possess me to. These are like several years old. I'm not reading that. Let me figure out where this playlist. Liked music. Twitch safe, Christmas. Under the Full Pumpkin. I think I'm actually gonna have to go into YouTube to find it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So give me one more second. And now it should be here. Let's hope. Where do I go? Playlist. What? No, it's not all the way down there. I have so much stuff. I just need to resort. I have a playlist called Moldy Fago. That's a bit disgusting. Seriously. A to Z. E, F, G, HIJKLM. Ah, here we are. Okay. Let me fix my audio again for this music. You're gonna see a lovely black screen. And then aha. Okay. Our Minecraft music is up. Finally. I still need to add stuff. I know. I know. And by the way, um all of this music, I don't think I have it public, but all of this music is literally like those really long ones that Minecraft does every once in a while. And as long as you're playing Minecraft or doing something Minecraft related, according to Mojang, and I'm saying that because I don't want it to fall back on me. According to Mojang, you can use the music and everything as long as it's Minecraft related. So, I've not been muted yet for the Minecraft music because it's Minecraft related. And if I do, me and Twitch will fight. Because I've had an afternoon, let me tell you. I got off of work and almost fought somebody. But it's a good thing I am petty. Because I turned off my car and sat there for like 5 minutes. Because he was honking at me. I just refused to move. Okay, come on, load. Ta-da. Okay, find game, preferably now. So, there we go. Okay, sorry, I told you I needed to add some. So let me find it. I think we're gonna go over here and shrink ourselves a little bit. Is that a decent size? I don't want to be like massive. I think that's a decent size, at least for right now. Okay, Pando's not gonna be on this. Ooh. Or I forget audio. You're gonna see another lovely black. Because we have to add Minecraft to our lovely audio. Okay. Now back to game. One more, sorry. I feel so bad that I have to do this now. Okay, find the game. There we go. By the way, I made a copy of this because I was testing something and it absolutely failed. Horribly. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. It was awful. I was hoping it would work and then it didn't. So, okay. We have to build a storage today. I was looking at the more advanced storage systems, But I don't think we can do that right now. I think we need just a basic storage. And I think we can do it. It's really easy. And we also need to start generating electricity and growing some stuff. But yeah, I stayed up here specifically because of that reason. I didn't make yogurt. That's where we are going to build. Oh yeah, I was up here to let the grass. Clearly, that didn't work. Looks like we're taking the long. Whee! Ouch. Hey, Ender Pearl. We actually might need that. And we need to finish the farm pen. Whatever you want to call it. That thing. Because what we need to do is we need to get these continuously. Thank you. I wanted to see what you had. Essence of Death. Start. Good. This mod must have updated. A lacerating zombie arm. Forbidden. I bet you that's magic. Ooh, magic. Okay. Let's get to building. We have a lovely. We need to build the building first. What do we want it to look like? Because we could make it kind of rust, I guess. I didn't really want to do that, but we don't have a whole lot of. I bet you we can make it. Let's do that as we progress. So like right now we don't have a lot of technology, we don't have a lot of resources. So build rustic, like a little barn. Maybe not a barn, because, you know, but I think that's what we should do. Take the wood that we have and build a rustic, a rustic storage, and then go from there. Sir. Thank you. Okay. So, trying to decide here. We definitely have the resource that I think we're gonna need. Because we have the spruce, clearly. We have oak. We just need cobbles. I almost fell. Bam. We could get seeds and trees and air. They still haven't fixed that. Okay. So air is still on the list of things we can buy. Great. I needed air. Maybe that was it. Okay, and what I'm going to do, because I had this idea the other day. I don't know what day. The other day. We're gonna have like 4, maybe 5, 6 of them, and then we're gonna have a really large center circle that connects them that we will decorate and we will build up. So I want to. This is our center. Right here. Right? I need 1, 2. Now 1. So, goes up, I think, and then over, up, over, up, and one. No, that seems really short. I did that wrong. I think it goes 4 up, 4, over, up, over, up. Maybe? I think. Or wherever it meets. So here. Huh. I should probably. And then we have cobble, not here. We're trying to make this look fancy. It looks like that on both sides. Doing this backward. Whoops. Do I have any dirt? Nope. Okay. We will just... Apparently we're not collecting them. That's okay. Okay. And then... up. Up. And this is just the outline for it, by the way. It's not really gonna be... And then let's not worry about the... Just that. How far back can we... Let's do... So if we go 3... Is there a cow here? No. I'm just... Because it's in the music. 1, 2, 3... Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Because we do the same thing. See, that just kind of feels off. I know it's not, but I hate when windows are flush with the wall. That's my biggest. 3, 3. Okay. So base is going to be this. Just gonna live with it because that's how it's meant to be. Okay, base. No. Right, it's going to like right here. Right here. And then the middle of those. Whoops. Wrong tool. Okay. What? Okay. Bam. 2, 2. Okay. Like this. Okay, I think this is a decent outline. We're not gonna have a door. So we have to build it up. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. right? 4. Okay. I'm pretty sure that doesn't right. I think it's just 3, maybe? I mean, if so, it's not like it's gonna be the end of the world. That it's gonna be a bit short because of the kind of storage we're going to be making. Fruit. More screws. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, I think I got it right. I don't know. If I don't... goes up 1. Does it go over another third? I did this wrong. Already. Trying to... And then 1. Because then it kind of... See, that doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure... it's... Let's just take this out. We're not going to need that part. 2. 2. Huh? Is it 2, 2, 1? I think so. That comes out 2, 2. Hello. No. Okay, at least you didn't blow up my... 1. Stupid spider. Bro! Look. You did not. Oh no, you can't. Fine, we're going to bed. Time to take a nap. I didn't even realize, and I know it's because I have night vision on, but I didn't even realize. See, look, they're after my villager. Don't shoot me. Good job. Why are you so fast? Why did you blow up? But my other creeper didn't. Did he drop a bundle? Really? That's kind of rude. At least. Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sound should be better for Minecraft. Bare minimum, okay? At least. That still isn't right. Unless I'm just crazy. Which very much could be the case. that looks like a shape. Not the shape I was going for, but a shape. We're gonna try this one more time. We will get a roof we like. This is why I find it so hard to do it freehand. Okay? I don't like something and I take it down. Then I rebuild it. I don't like that. Then I take it down. And I know that's part of Minecraft. But I'm not. No. Okay, let me see. Hold on. And I'm literally just using a reference photo off of you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this is technical. But I don't understand how it can be wrong. Unless, I don't know. Unless we just don't use that roof that was given to us. We can do a different roof as long as it's nice, right? I mean, I would say. If the roof ain't nice, I don't want it. Down. Back. How do we... That one kind of... Okay. Let's do the other side. See how we like this? Hey. I don't hate it. And this is not reference. This roof isn't like reference photo. So it goes 2, 2, 3. I gotta look at it. Hello, sir. You don't really have anything of use for me. You can leave. So 2, 2, 3, 1. Aha. Okay. Okay, that's a acceptable roof. It's kind of flat. And like right here, it's kind of flat. But other than that, I do like the roof. So we are going to go all the way back with it. Right? And then we're going to figure out how it sets us. So let's bring it all the way back here too. Sir, if you're gonna play around the hole, jump in it. Simple solution. Okay. And then, don't worry, we're going to add more decoration. I actually want a chisel and bits. What's it called? Stone something. Like, it's this thing. Oh, that's actually really cheap. Hey, what do we have in reference to cobblestone? Ooh, we could do mossy cobble. Cobbled calcite? Okay. Cobbled andesite. Okay. Okay. We got some stuff to work. Our options don't really look great. You need to leave. I will say, I kind of wish, and I get why they don't, but I kind of wish they added chisel and bits and not just chisel, because like re-chiseled whatever it's called is great, don't get me wrong. I just much prefer, I should grab some like torch. I just prefer like I said, chisels and bits. I like the bits part because I've never actually worked with the bits. They've always made me mad and I've given up. But I would totally do it. But the drawback is it takes a lot out of your graphics and your RAM. Because each individual pixel is a bit. And it's wild. But it's great, but it's wild. Okay, let's get out of room. That can go. And we're out of space. The 6 can go too. Okay. Let's see. Lets you see in the dark, in the fog, and underwater. Well, considering we don't really have to look underwater. Okay. Wow. Boop. Okay. Let's climb back up here. Oh my gosh. It's almost night already. Let's at least get this part covered. That way they can't get us. I think that's a reasonable expectation. Don't want to die on the job. Look, even drinking some fluid. That kind of sounded gross. Hey! That's rude. And then you're gonna go straight. Oops. But if I do that... Oh! Okay. We'll take both of you. No. I know what happens when people don't survive the falling, they die. That sounded horrible. Okay. Sir? Gonna have to ask you to leave my property. Did I actually do what I needed to do? Nope. Sir, leave the property. No? Okay. Ooh. This is something we have to get done first in order for me to be able to progress through the mods, because if we don't have like the storage, then we can't literally, because we need the space to be able to properly find stuff. And eventually it'll get to the point where we have another type of storage, which then we will turn this into... I think this is just like our normal build area. I don't know what we're gonna turn this into. That's a problem for... Rude! That is a problem for future us. We just gotta avoid the shooting pool, because they will catch these hands if they don't. Okay, my biggest issue with this roof now is how long it is. Love the shape, hate the length. Which I know, it's a roof. No one's gonna say, wow, what a lovely roof. Actually, I do things like that. Sorry, I got a notification. I need to... It was my Amazons that they literally delivered 2 hours ago. Knock it off, zombies. You killed them? I didn't like them, but you didn't have to be so aggressive. No. This is a horrible idea, because then they're just gonna all chill underneath her. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you not climb up here without verbal permission. Look, that's the arrow. Sir. Am I out again? Yes. Disappointing. And I'm definitely gonna run out again because I'm not crafting enough at a time. We should really go to sleep. Speaking of, I might not... How long have we... We'll most likely do. I was about to say, we might not do the entire 2 hours, because I got some classwork I have to... We'll see. We still might not do the entire 2. Okay, bam, bam. That up. That up. Rude. Rude. Stop. Stop. Look at how this loser's following. I think we're gonna have to do the unspeakable. Not what I had in mind. Boop. Dead. Nice. Let's sleep first. At least. Come on. Okay. To my body. Whee! Let's at least... I run so slow too. Ugh. Seriously? One more try. Bam. Boop. We're gonna have to put some lights up here. We're gonna have to do something. We'll add like a chimney with the lamp on it or something. To get it to... not... Okay, this is... inside's okay. Not great. But it's acceptable. Is it though? Yeah. I'm second guessing myself again. Okay, that's a window. Start, please. Only thing I don't like is how... didn't need to do that. I'm gonna take that out. Because we are gonna literally use every bit of space. So, you want everything. You. Why? Why, oh why? Nope, wrong thing. I'm gonna hate... How do I fix that though? The only way currently I can fix it... Ugh. That, we'll put 2 chimneys. How about this? We'll do 2 chimneys since we have 2 spaces that need... Oh, there's a crafting table up there apparently. Get over here. I'll cut that down when I get to. We're gonna make the windows a bit bigger. Okay. Let's take this. Enter it. We're gonna have to... I messed up on this. Did I? Kind of. Because it's supposed to be like... Whoops. Fix it. There we go. See, I still don't like those gaps. But this is only temporary. Okay, so now we need chests. And a lot of them. Spread out 50. Spread out. Out. 56. Okay. We should be able to make our first. Ha ha ha. Okay, we need something. This is okay, important. Okay, a storage. Okay, we need a functional storage. Cool. We did this, so we can grab those. A linking. So how do we make this? 1 diamond, 2 gold, a frame, and paper. So we have the... Is it a frame or a drawer? Okay, a drawer. I don't know why I saw a frame. We should have everything. All of this is going to be important. And just a heads up, ads do start in 5 minutes. I was about to say, I might not have a diamond. That's like the biggest problem of the day. I have the gold. Now I need paper. So let's go get paper. And then I think... Oh, hey! I'm so sorry, TikTok. I didn't see that. Hello, I heard someone was giving out totally legal acquired red pandas. I have a few looks in it. Pieces of dust and a comedic fly if payment is... What you really need is melon. I know, that's something we don't have yet. We do have strawberries though. And by the way, I am sorry that I didn't see your message at first. But we do have strawberries. And a lot of loud chickens. And by the way, I do want to give you a heads up. Not everything is totally set up from when my files got wiped. So just keep in mind if you redeem anything, like especially the sounds, they will not work right now. I need torches. Also, just saying, Fly is worth easily like $2 billion or something, so I better get 2 red pandas. We'll see. I'm hoping it's warm enough for them to be out. I was like, he'll notice eventually. I still feel bad though. Because I try so well, or so hard to like pay attention, and the one time I'm not is always when people sneak in. I need to give people like, and Pando's sound isn't working, so I need to give like people sound effects or something. But why? Who? Okay, here. We can make it warm enough. Take a long rope and pull the sun closer. I think that would kill us. I hate to break it to TikTok. I think that would kill us. Hey, I have a question for you. I don't know how good your streaming computer is. But I've really been thinking about turning this in server. Darn, too warm? Yeah, I think so. A little bit. It might be a bit toasty. But I've been thinking about turning this world into a server. So if you want your own Sky Island or you want to join, fine, whatever. But I don't want to if people aren't gonna join. Gotcha. I'll remember that before I pull it closer. Yeah, just, you know, slight concerns. But, if you are interested, I'll send you the information. Because it's literally just a mod pack that needs to be downloaded. It's nothing super special. And then from there, hello, admin. Caught me talking about possibly turning this into a server if enough people are interested. Long-ish time, no-ish. Hasn't it been like 24 hours? I'm not judging, okay? I just... By the way, ads start in 30 seconds. So, just a warning. But yeah, hasn't it been 24 hours? If you consider that long... Oh, I have a horrible story to tell you guys. I keep on reading that over and over. So, I'm gonna wait. Actually, maybe like half an hour. We saw each other in another stream too. Ah, was it Titans? I was in there too. I've just been doing stuff and haven't been paying attention. E? Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ads to like come up and then end before I talk about the kind of bad thing I did. Because look! A baby Enderman! We need a boat. Screw the other monsters. Let's get a boat. It's been too long. I hope that we can catch this baby Enderman. Baby Enderman? No! He's left the building. Aha! Fight! 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 Rude. So, I'm out of yogurt. We lost the baby Enderman. Rude! Air National Guard ad. That's basically... Is shady if penguins could fly. It could be. Is National Guard advertisements really that shady, though? They could be, I mean... Okay. Now that we have the resources, we might need more paper. I think we need more paper. Ooh, the cracked Guardian gem. Okay, let's see. Can we make paper out of other things? Ew, Oh, okay. Eh, 3 sawdust. Welcome back from ads. Okay, you want to hear the kind of awful thing that I did? It's not really. Depends on your version of awful. So, I may have lost a friend in the past 48 hours. Nobody you guys know, so it doesn't concern you that. But I did. I ended up, I'm pretty sure I did. And I hate to be that person. Don't worry, nothing leaves this stream unless somebody else watches the stream. But, I know it sounds horrible, but I'm not concerned about it. You know, I mean, I had, and it was kind of stupid too. And I'm doing some investigating to make sure I'm not crazy. And actually, they decided they didn't want to be my friend anymore. Once again, totally cool with it. I'm not someone. I just want to know. I'm more. Are you sure I won't know the person? I'm pretty sure it's an old high school friend. You might, but this was like when I lived on the south side of Indianapolis. So they were a friend from high school. But more self-reflective, like you want to know if it's a problem with you. No, exactly. And that's my entire thing. Like, I know what I said to them, and I'm like 90% sure that's why they don't want to be my friend anymore. And if that's the case, relief sigh. Okay. Yeah, and if that's the case, that's completely their decision, and I accept that. You know? But it was over something petty. I'm not gonna get into like deep detail about it just because of what it contained. Nothing bad. It's just I don't bring politics into the stream, right? But essentially I watched a video. They didn't like me watching the video because they were telling me about something that happened. I wanted to learn more about what happened. Why did this happen? Plot twist. It was TikTok. OMG, what if TikTok if it Oh, what if it was TikTok? Shady. I take it back. Oh wait, never mind. It'd be hard to get rid of TikTok. Harder to get rid of TikTok than that. But I'm not someone that immediately believes social media or like something, and it's not like me being mean or rude about it or anything. It's just I want to find out for myself so I have an understanding about it. By the way, we're doing storage, so if you guys didn't come in, that's kind of what all of this is. Um but they had told me about it and I looked into it. That's valid though, do your own research. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, and I told them, I was like, well, I looked into it, and from what I saw and read, this seems to be what happened. And I was like, there's details I possibly don't have. I was very open about me possibly being wrong because, I just might not know. And then the next thing you know, I'm blocked. I'm not friends with them on Facebook. All of this other stuff. Because I use Facebook to keep in touch with friends and family, right? And so, like, I'm blocked. I'm not friends with them on Facebook. Nothing. And it's just like, Did I really upset you that deeply by saying this is what I found? This is... Okay. Wow, yeah, that's a them problem. Yeah, I'm keeping an open mind. Maybe it was something I didn't realize I said. You know, I'm not... if I made a mistake, I'm open to fix it. What am I after? Oh yeah, redstone. But um if it's something like if it's a personal problem, I'm sorry. Okay, nether quartz. Okay, we do have that. How do we obtain... I'm picturing a cat with a piece of tape on its paw. That's how stuck we are with you. You know, I recently made this redstone door. Man, it's complicated. Especially, and I know we've talked about this a little bit before. Java redstone is technically broken. So, like, on Bedrock redstone is the way redstone is actually supposed to work. And then Java redstone was because a bunch of people were stubborn and they didn't want to give up the bugs that Java redstone has. Which I get it, okay? Because, like, I don't think Bedrock has TNT dupers anymore. And I would have never caught myself ever saying this in my life until I found out how to build TNT dupers. But they're so nice. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's super easy to break. Especially compared to Bedrock. 100%. And that's kind of like the annoying part. Like, I get it. Like, certain things I get, right? A block gets removed, it falls apart. But, like, some of the stuff, it's like, it's working, and then all of a sudden, just randomly one day you log on, and it's not working anymore. But Bedrock, now, you guys, you both play Bedrock more than I do. I think Admin plays Bedrock. I could be wrong. But, like, I put an observer down, broke it, piston stayed activated till I broke the redstone, like, 5 blocks away. Mind of its own, man. Honestly. And that could be, like, a server-side thing. I don't know, though. Because I've never, like, on a single-player server like this, I've personally never had anything like that happen. But I could be wrong. I need buckets. That's what I'm looking for. Because we need some witch water. And we need to sleep. Could be... Yeah, I mean, I know sometimes, like, tick speed and everything. And, like, refresh rate. Don't blow up that box. Like, I know that has stuff to do with it, and depending on the server, that's not always... It doesn't always respond like you would expect it. Mr. President, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You are not welcome here. This is my property. You are not allowed to set foot on it. How long is it gonna fall? It's gonna fall until it decides to despawn. So, like, with me, I teleport to the top of the world and fall and hit back on my island. Whispers, blow up the box. But those are our villagers. Those are our blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. Those are our iron makers. Mr. President, get down, Mr. President. He's got a bow. I think he can handle himself. Crap, I need to get over there. Because we need quartz. Hello, Mr. President. Rude! Crap, I don't have yogurt. I need food. Haha, Mr. President fell. I should eat these strawberries. Goes to Mr. President. Come on, dude. Just gave you props and you fall off the map, right? Not fellow blue collar. What? I'm confused. Hold on. I'm getting overwhelmed with sound. Sorry. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna skip this one. Okay. There, we got food. We can take on these creepers. I do wish Witchwater was easy to come by, though. And not like this pain in the neck to, like, obtain. Because, like, look, we're out of Witchwater now. And so, like, we can either get it by doing this and letting it turn into Witchwater, which is a pain, or letting it rain, which is probably going to be our best bet. I'm trying to decide. Do we stream? Okay, I'm going to give you guys the decision. Okay. So, we can put a temporary pause on playing Minecraft, which would, I promise you, okay, if you choose what I'm thinking you guys are gonna choose, it's going, you guys will be happy with the outcome. Okay, so the first choice, because I have 2 assignments I have to get done. They should be only take me 10-15 minutes each. If we take 15 minutes right now to do one of the assignments, I can stream till 11. So I can stream an extra hour. Which I would prefer, I would like to do, but it's up to you guys. Or I can end in 45 minutes, but continue to stream now until essentially 10 p.m. So it's up to you guys. We could do just chatting for about 15-20 minutes so I can get one of these assignments done. Or and no crossing fingers. No fingers are crossed, I promise. But we can do, so those are our options. You let me do one of the assignments, maybe both if I can get them done within 20 minutes. Or I stream for 45 minutes and end at 10 so I can get both of them done by midnight. You must consult the Council of Admin, whispers to Admin. What do we think? I need torches, redstone torches. And that's crazy because I'm not really a procrastinator, but I'm kind of annoyed with this teacher. Diorite, granite, infested stones, need stone. So I kind of put it off till both assignments late-ish stream. Okay. Are we going with that TikTok? Are we all in agreement? Waiting for the Council of TikTok to respond. And then I will literally AFK here so we get rain to fill up the witch water stuff. I just need to find a safe place to actually AFK. Whoops. By the way, I don't know if I can always show my screen to show you what I'm doing, but that has, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just concerns of personal information. Oh, puts on wig, funny Judge Ham. Bam, bam, bam. The council is in agreement. Okay. So we're gonna chill here. Okay, I'm going to go to my cam. Hello. We are going to change it to chatting. Okay, these shouldn't take me too long. I might get a bit quiet here and there. But literally all I need to do is just type out some stuff and then post it. That literally doesn't work with me. They'll call me at Central Time. Ugh. That's trash. Okay, listen to this. Do we be chilling? So, feel that I might need to pull the sun close? No, not yet, TikTok. We'll have to figure out when time comes for that. Listen to this. So I have to schedule a phone call with this dude. Okay. He says you need to email me to schedule a time. Okay. Available from 11:30 to 1. I will be at work. I will be working. Okay? Or from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. LOL, man. So, really, okay, I don't get off of work. What is Central? Central is an hour behind Eastern. What time is it in Central Time? Yeah, literally an hour behind. Meaning, okay, I don't get off of work until 4 p.m. Okay? 4:30 p.m. Central is 3:30 p.m. my time to 5 p.m. TikTok is an hour. Okay. Yeah, because we're on the same time zone. But, like, so you're telling me I either need to take a call with this dude in the middle of work or not at all and just take the L. I don't think that's a fair judgment. Monday through Friday, I literally don't have time any of those days to call you. Like, okay, I would I understand the 4:30 to 5, you don't really want to work after 5. But that, first off, he called me ungrateful. Okay, then mark me down on something because it wasn't long enough when there was no minimum word count, page count, nothing. Okay, let's see. Monday through Friday. How long is this call going to be? Like, you just get it done on the weekend? I mean, and that's my entire thing. most teachers are available at that time, and I get like you don't really want to work on the weekend, but if it's gonna take 10-15 minutes, I mean, I guess technically I wouldn't get in trouble at work for taking the call, but I have a full-time job and I do school full-time. Okay, so as long, let's see if I can do. Should I? I think I should. I don't know. No, I don't. I won't. Right? Just 15 minutes out of a weekend ain't the end of the world. Maybe you can work some. I'm hoping, but given in the past few days, he's not been so kind to me. And it's like, so like, I'm on something called IEP, which TikTok, you might know what an IEP is. I don't know. I don't know if they do those for Tourette's. They might. An individualized educational plan. Because your boy has got loopy brains. Real familiar with that. Okay. So I have IEPs too. And so I was able to take my state IEPs into college with me, which no big deal. Loopy brains, let's go. So, like, it's not like, why didn't it open? It's not like it was like a end of the world thing, right? He literally waits until my IEP ends for that week, because the way the workshops go is I have 4 days after the workshop to complete everything except for something we call discussions. And he literally waits till after that 4-day period where like I can fix assignments or resubmit them, whatever. He literally waits till after that 4-day period to grade my stuff. So I cannot fix it. Like, I have the IEPs for a reason. And this dude's literally making it where I cannot. I just can't use them. So, psychological disorders. I don't want to read this. I want cultural expectations. Harmful dysfunction. I can't wait. This is like, once I finish these few assignments that I have for, they're due midnight on Monday. I have one more week and I'm done with this class. So I'm looking for keywords here because I'm not doing all this reading. Abnormal, elements of abnormality. Harmful dysfunction model. I feel like, I don't know, significance, disturbances, or feelings and behaviors a person must experience in their states and exhibit behaviors that are clearly disturbed. What? Maybe I should read, but I'm not going to. Okay. Prepare to discuss the following. The discussion link at the bottom of the page, and post a response to the following question. What are your thoughts and feelings about the 4 elements of abnormality? Are these the 4? These aren't the 4 elements. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Schizophrenia, dissociative disorders, disorders in childhood, and personality disorders? I'm an element of abnormal. It's kind of my name, kind of. You know, you got a point there. Clear. Do I swear to God, I better not have to do a video for good. What are your thoughts and feelings about the 4 elements? I hate them. They suck. The 4 elements of abnormality should be burned. I've never noticed that, actually. Okay, danger, distress, dysfunction. Where do you find these? I have no clue where you find these. Search the book. Mallet. Chapter 15. Bodily structure abnormalities? I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Brain abnormality. So if a bodily abnormality, brain abnormality. I hate this. Let's see what the other one has me doing. Stigma and mental health disorder. Okay. What false myths and misunderstandings does stigma perpetuate? Where do I find these? It doesn't tell me. Oh. Yeah, only 4 elements I want are earth, fire, water, and air. Avatar The Last Airbender intensifies. I heard they're coming out with a new one. Like a new, cause you have Avatar, like Aang, then you have Korra, and there's gonna be an Earth one now. I think it's Earth. Let's see if you guys hear this. I think you guys do. You want to listen to a TED Talk with me?
Last year was hell. It was my first time eating Nigerian jollof.
Hold on, should we watch it together? Can I watch it together? Will that get me in trouble? It's on YouTube. So will that... Bear with me. Window capture. Ta-da! Hold on. There we go. Let's fix view apparent. Okay. Bam.
Actually, in all seriousness, I was going through a lot of personal turmoil.
This is so
Faced
stupid.
with enormous stress, I suffered an anxiety attack. On some days, I could do no work. On other days,
Wait, hold on.
I just wanted to lay.
No. I want this one. Sorry. Yes, but TED Talk. I think this one's a TED Talk too. Yeah, TEDx Charlottesville. It could be. I don't know. But they give you useless ones that they want you to watch. And I'm just looking to pass the class. I'm not trying to pass with flying colors.
And it's a rather personal question. How many of you suffer from or know someone who suffers from a mental illness?
I plead the 5th. He looks so angry.
Your family, your friends, your classmates in school, your colleagues at work, I'll bet that virtually
This guy's
everybody
name isn't
knows
Ted.
someone with a mental illness.
His name's
Now,
Charlottesville.
maybe I should explain what I mean by mental illness. Commonly thought of conditions like depression,
Define
schizophrenia,
mental illness.
bipolar and anxiety disorders, and also intellectual disturbances like autism and learning disabilities and ADHD, and addictions to alcohol and drugs.
They think I have ADHD.
All of
I've
these
never been
conditions
diagnosed, so I
affect the
wouldn't know.
same areas of the brain.
No, the
and
TED Talk
disturb
is
by
fake.
varying
But look, his
degrees
name's right there. It says
functions of
Ted
cognition,
X Charlottesville. I think
perception,
Ted comes
and
on
emotion
second.
regulation.
ADHD.
So we're not
Woo!
talking about the worried well here or problems in daily living. The World Health Organization has estimated that 20% of the world's population suffers from a mental disorder at some point in their lifetime. That's 1 in 5 people.
20%?
Over 70 million Americans.
1 in 5. That's a lot of
billion
people.
worldwide.
Yes, but you think,
So if you do the
or
math,
maybe it's a real TED Talk.
everyone should know someone
I
who
don't
suffers
know.
from a mental disorder. And
I've
the
yet
fact
to
that
figure it
many of
out.
us may think we don't reflects 3 inconvenient truths: that we lack an understanding and awareness of what mental illness is.
Just get to the
that
stigma.
we're
I need to
reluctant
do a
or
thing
ashamed
here.
to admit it, and that mental illness is highly stigmatized. Now, stigma
Here we
literally
go.
means dishonor or disgrace. It's the mark of Cain in the Bible. It's the A on the dress of Hester Prynne in the Scarlet Letter.
Uh-huh.
And it's the yellow stars that were emblazoned on the clothing of Jews in Nazi Germany.
In my
So why
defense,
should mental
I
illness
didn't know
be
we were
so
going this
stigmatized?
deep.
Well, to show you how insidious stigma can be, let's
You're
do a
right,
little thought
doesn't
exercise.
he?
Imagine that you were invited
Maybe it's
to
like
celebrate
just the bright
your
lights
boss's
over his
50th
head.
birthday party, and you were picked to give the toast. But on the day of the event, you got sick.
Yeah,
and
I
you had to
didn't know we
cancel.
were going to talk about
When you called to cancel,
Christianity
would
and
you prefer to say that
Judaism
you
and
couldn't come because you had a kidney stone? Or
I
that
mean,
you were
I should have
depressed or
guessed.
suicidal? Or would you rather say that you threw out your back or were having a panic
But-
attack? Or would you rather explain that you were having a migraine headache or you were strung out on prescription pain
I know how to fix
medication?
migraine headaches. If you are not allergic
If you
to
would prefer the former to the latter,
Dayquil,
please,
it has to be
you
Dayquil
might
or
find yourself affected by
ibuprofen.
stigma.
Take
Now,
ibuprofen
I
first,
experience stigma
wait
every
15
day
minutes,
as a
take
psychiatrist.
Dayquil,
The
bam,
profession to which I've dedicated
gone.
my life is the most
Not that I
dedicated,
have
most
chronic
trusted
migraines
of
or
all medical
anything.
specialties. There's no anti-cardiology.
Hey, look, they
movement
added
that's trying
chapters to
stamp
it.
out cardiology.
The brain,
And there's no anti-oncology movement that's trying to ban cancer treatment.
their
But there's a virulent
exposure,
anti-psychiatry movement
treatment.
that claims there's no such thing as mental illness and wants to eliminate psychiatry. Now, if we thought
I'd rather
about
explain
mental
that my
illness like we do heart disease,
brain decided to be
then
manufactured
symptoms like
with a
depression would
defective
be like
glitch
chest pain,
head.
or
What's
anxiety
your
would be like
example?
shortness of breath, or psychosis would be like
I'm not
arrhythmia.
sitting here for 20 minutes watching this. Get
In the
to
former case, now stigma is not unique to mental illness. We've seen it associated with illnesses throughout
This
human
is true.
history. Tuberculosis, leprosy, cancer. The most dramatic example that I
once
know of is
again.
AIDS. In the late 1970s, I was an intern at St. Vincent's Hospital in the Greenwich Village section of New York City when the first cases of
St.
AIDS
Vincent's a
began to
really good
appear.
hospital. I really like
I
them.
remember seeing patients come into the emergency room with terrible infections, and we couldn't figure out what was wrong with them, and we had no treatments, and they invariably died. Now, this by itself would have been enough to stigmatize this illness, but the fact that it was occurring predominantly in discriminated groups, including homosexuals and intravenous drug users, made its
Okay.
victims virtual pariahs. But then an amazing thing happened. The AIDS advocacy
I
group
really
community
hope Twitch doesn't go,
aggressively spoke out.
out of
They
here.
expanded awareness, and they pressured the
Because that
government
would
to
suck.
fund research.
But
And
Twitch,
within 5 years,
the
1984,
god of
two
Twitch,
scientists isolated the human
Amazon.
immunodeficiency
I was
virus,
just doing
the cause of
schoolwork
AIDS.
on
By
stream.
1987, AZT was introduced. the first treatment for AIDS. And now AIDS is like diabetes. It's a chronic illness, but you can live a pretty normal life with treatment.
This is true.
Contrast the outcome of Rock Hudson, who was diagnosed with AIDS in 1984.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
And he was dead within a year. To Magic Johnson, who was diagnosed with AIDS in 1991, and he's still alive, living a normal life. I saw him on TV the other day.
Forgot about the guy, and I was very confused for a second.
That is the power of science leading to knowledge and awareness and effective treatments.
Absolutely right.
Treatments don't just.
I don't think I know what the word
they also eliminate the prejudice
stigma
and the
means.
stigma. Now, we're still learning the causes of mental illnesses, but we already have effective treatments which have helped millions of people around the world. In many cases, these eliminate
Because I
the
thought I
symptoms of
did
a
until I
person's
started
illness,
watching it.
but in some cases, they actually transform their lives. Earlier in my career, I treated a young mother named Sarah. And she
Whoa.
suffered from panic disorder,
Which,
which had
I
kept
mean,
her housebound
which,
for
TikTok,
10 years
Van
because she was
Hammer,
afraid to go
wacha.
out, a condition
Neither do
called
I. I thought I
agoraphobia.
did. But the way he's using the
To
word
start,
feels
I had to make
different
house
than how
calls
I
and visit her at home. And when she
and
opened
how
the
I
door to
hear
her room
and
in our
think
first
of it.
meeting,
Nice
I
job,
saw
Tik.
before me this woman
Yeah, I
in
mean,
a long black shaped
I'm gonna
business
have to
unit
do some Googling.
with dark
Good
glasses
job.
and long dark hair. She looked like Morticia from the Addams Family.
Look, do
I
not
began
diss
with
the
exposure
Addams family.
therapy
You
and
will
then
fight.
gradually
If he's
introduced
already
medication.
angry, probably wouldn't take a lot.
And within a couple of months, she was able to come to see me in the clinic.
Okay, we're doing some Googling. Hold on. But I don't want you to see what comes up on... Because I use Edge, and they show a lot of different stuff, and I don't know what consider... Okay, what was it? Stigma? What is STIGMA? Refers to any negative attitude, prejudice, and false belief associated with specific traits, circumstances, or health systems. See, that's what I thought he meant. But he's not really talking about, like, references of stigma, which is what I was kind of hoping he would reference. Hey, he just updated my grades. Let me see. Hey, at least he gave me an A on that one. Okay. So it says, what false myths and misunderstandings does stigma perpetuate? Okay, I think we can do this one. Only watching half that TED. So I think we were both right, TikTok. I'm assuming you had a similar idea of what that meant. Abmean? I don't know. I think you're smarter than the both of us. When it comes to things like that. I just realized you can see my microphone. It's green. It's actually Fallout theme. I know you can't see it, but below this section, what I said, that I think you were smarter than. Yeah, I just hear used more to like a descriptive word, and he was just spitting it out whenever. I thought so too. But I said, I mean, I think you're smarter than the both of us. Do not check out the Pet Cafe. I think I'm gonna have to kind of smack around Pando after stream. Make sure he works. I think so. I mean, I think if we put all of our brain cells together, we're unstoppable. But Admin seems pretty smart. I don't know though, TikTok. You seem pretty smart too. So don't take that as a I don't think you're smart type of thing. I'm just simply saying TikTok can be outsmarted by a leaf caught in the wind. Are you sure about that? Or is that your ADHD? Because those are different. What false myths and misunderstandings does stigma perpetuate? Dear. I wrote dear. Let's try to spell that correctly. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. Let's turn on the music. That way we have something. P-E... Not pre. P-R-P-E. P-A-T. TikTok is more clever than more, honestly. How do you say? Like, what do you mean? Because, like, I've seen you. So, I'm the captain who has to go down with the sinking ship, writes down important note. Gotcha. But, like, I think we all have our strengths and weaknesses, don't get me wrong. But I think there's, you know, like, TikTok, you're amazing. Did you know, and I didn't realize this, TikTok, do you do computer coding at all? Because Redstone in Minecraft is essentially computer coding. Which I didn't realize that. That I shouldn't have showed on screen. That's why it went that direction. That was a bank card. An active bank card. Okay, have you observed related to mental illness or other conditions? Have I observed? I don't think I have. See, here's the thing. And this is one thing my parents did really great, in my opinion. Okay? I mean, no matter what, I think my parents did great. But it says, have you observed stigma-related beliefs or discrimination related to mental illness or any other condition? I haven't. I can't say that I have. I mean... no, not really. I can't say that I have. Could be how I define them. Smart to me has always been intelligence, while clever for, like, creative things. I feel like I'm better at the latter of the two. That makes sense. See, I don't consider smart and intelligence the same thing. Like, you can be smart and be the dumbest person in the world. Because, like, either you don't know what to do with your, you know, your brains, whatever. Oh, do you do you do anything with code, like coding computers or anything? Hey, Jump, how's it going? We're doing a bit of schoolwork so we can stream a bit later. And we're chatting while I do it. But yeah, TikTok, do you do, like, any coding or anything, like, with video games or just in general? Because Redstone, I had come to learn, is just easier computer coding. It's some sort of binary network something. And it's just computer coding, which I didn't know, which is kind of cool. Wait, really? I never knew that. Yeah. Yeah, I found that really interesting too. Which explains a few things. It explains why in Java you can do like more hard coding, like people can make computers in Minecraft on their actual computer, and where in Bedrock you tend not to have the capacity because that's a mobile version of it. You can do like small things here and there, but it kind of makes sense if you look at it from like a computer versus portable point of view. Yeah, I didn't I learned that fairly recently. If I could type, I'd be dead. TikTok doesn't code computers. Some games that give like creativity modes that let you set up command string such I love though. Okay. I was just curious because like I said, I found it interesting and you seem to get into Redstone, so I was like maybe because Brownie does. I don't know what kind of coding she does, but I think she does coding and she really knows how to use Redstone. So yeah. But I don't remember if I said it. How are you, Jump? Hope you're doing good. Um, we're gonna try to finish the assignment and then get back to playing some Minecraft. See, I personally couldn't. I'm very much a either instant gratification or creative. Uh, just so you know, I thank you for the buzz drive. Um, but uh but coding is not like an instant gratification thing. Though I was for a while interested in game design, which has a creative aspect. You know, I can do arts like makeup artistry, things like that. But game design does have a creative aspect. But I couldn't get into it. It was too time consuming for the output that I expect. Oh, that that see, I've done like 10 to 12-hour shifts, and that was like rough on me. I physically couldn't do that anymore. I can barely do my 8 hours. You're very vindictive. I don't know. Are you vindictive, Abmean? Sorry. Let me finish this sentence and I'll read your chat. I promise. Okay. um lady out of a church side of my that generated almost 2 hours of dang, that sucks. I got OT for paperwork though. Hey, I mean OT is great. Yeah, are you safe? Nobody got hurt, I'm assuming. I'm hoping at least. Paperwork's not the best, but the OT is, and as long as you're unharmed, that's even better. Yes, and it's fun too. Do I need to do my evil laugh? Or muhahaha? Which one? Do what you gotta do. We could barely feel it in the bus. I really should have read that first. That's good. It was 10 tons of metal. That's good. Bent. Didn't even set off the airbags. Good. Dented the side from the rear duals to the back of the bus. And her whole front end smashed. Ooh. Evil laugh. Gotta remember that method. Yeah, TikTok. You're on the dark side now with me and Abmean. Oh, and apparently Chase. That's not coming from me. That's coming straight from the horse's mouth. Am I though? I thought I was on the light side. Now TikTok. I thought you said you were coming to the dark side. Come to the dark side, we have cookies? We do! I don't have any on my desk because I ate them all. But we do. We also have, amongst other beverages that you cannot see because of the way my camera is. So yeah, if you want pineapple vodka or just straight vodka. Yeah. I don't drink, by the way. I just like the bottles. I have adult money and I buy adult things with them that I like, not because I drink. But I brought so much melon to the light side, though. TikTok. We have melon here, too. Ad starts in 3 minutes, by the way. Just a heads up. If I could type EVERY, everyone. TikTok, if you bring the melon seeds over, we can, make a spot for them. Okay, let me make sure I'm not gonna go crazy when I submit it. 150 to 200 words long. And we are at 154. Let's temporarily take away this, and this. That puts us at 100 words. Okay. This is different. What's different? You make a great point. However, have you seen the dark side? feels real shady play. I mean, it kind of is. Abmean, is this true what I hear? Are you so many of my comrades aligned with the dark side? TikTok, it's only natural you come to the dark side. The dark side isn't full of evil. The dark side is just sometimes the best side to be on. Okay, I think I'm good. I have 193. We'll add a bit more. I don't know. This feels like a classic lure the wild TikTok in with melon trick. I'm slowly becoming aware. TikTok, fine. I will give you a 30-day pass. No obligations, okay? You can join the dark side for 30 days, okay? And if you decide not to like it, you are more than free to go to the light side. But let me tell you, okay? Once you're here, I can't guarantee you're going to want to go back. For free, yes. 0 obligation for 30 days. If you decide it's not for you, you can go back. But I'm just saying, if a lot of your friends are on the dark side, maybe it's the best place to be. I don't know. Incoming A. Dark side. You know, this, I swear to God, if he marks me off, it was supposed to be X, Y, and Z. You can shove it, sir. I mean, if it's for free, then I kind of gotta try it, right? I can cancel my membership early with absolutely. You can, if you decide you don't like it, whenever within the 30 days. So, and I'll even be generous, okay? So instead of today, so today is the 9th, we can start it on the 10th. Okay, so next month, on what? April? Yeah, March. No. June 10th will be your last day on the dark side if you decide you want to go back over to the light side. Look, and so many of us, we should ask Titan later if he's on the light or the dark side. You know what? I'll take it. Where do I get the cool black robe? So those are on back order TikTok. I hate to tell you, but we do have some more coming in. I just need to know your size. We got you. Okay, that one's done. I don't want to do this one. Because I don't get it. 4 elements to Google. Hey, thanks for the lurk jump. I appreciate it. Enjoy your night. Dang, okay, that's fair. I'll just walk around with my light side Jedi. You might want to be careful with that one. Just, we'll let everybody know, you know, they're on back order. Everybody will understand. But I would wait, let the word get around a little bit. I'm almost done, I promise you. Okay. The 4. Deviance, distress, dysfunction, danger. Danger is represents behavior that possesses a threat to safety. Okay. I just imagine Jedi Talk shows up to the function with all his friends in the dark side and immediately gets jumped. That would be not it would be funny. Not really, but it would be. What are your thoughts about the 4? Okay, let's do this one. Promise you this one should be quicker, especially if I just take a hot minute and focus. And I know it's 10. We might go a bit longer than 11. Especially since it's taking longer since I'm talking more than what I expected to talk, which isn't bad, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I will stream a bit longer because of it's fine though. I'll just wear my dark side pass as a necklace. That's probably a good idea. We got pins too. They're in the tub at the end of the hallway. ITI? Pins? Bro, I wish the light side had pins runs down the hall for pins. Let me know if you can't find them. We might have to put more out. The 4, that's not what okay. Deviants? No. The 4 elements of... Sir, not what I wanted. Copilot. You know something? This is gonna sound so weird. And it's completely natural, but it's gonna sound weird. I looked over when my head was down and I saw my bald head and I hated it. Okay? And I know that sounds weird, but I don't like it. I don't. And how they... Of the foo. There we go. Did you find the pins, TikTok? Do I have to? I wouldn't rank them. Let me... Are known as the 4Ds. Kinda sounds inappropriate, I promise. It's... Watch, and I'm gonna get this wrong. Everything I had read about this was... I did! Guys have an odd system. When I found them, guys have some trial by combat because dudes attacked me when I grabbed the pin. They're sleeping then. But I got the pin. Are you sure that that wasn't because of your robe? Your white robe? But hey, we'll let them know once they wake up. Don't worry a bit. Collateral damage is all part of the dark side. Sorry, I saw that. I will read it in a minute. Okay. What? This old thing? Gestures to Jedi. No. Must have been some accident. Totally unknown. Initiation process. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, are there any other considerations that might additionally be in a definition of abnormality? I don't know. AI to the rescue. Answer the question for me. So, Dark Side Base, am I right? You guys have, like, a place where all the battle are kept? Yes, but what's your intentions with said battle plan? I'm almost done. I swear to God I am. Oh, just light reading for a few hours alone. With no supervision. Forget that takes making it hard. For the darkliness. You know there's a library just, over down that way a little bit. You could always go there. Okay, I'm done with it. If you don't like it, it's his problem. Loud you go. Right, library. Yeah, I'll go there. Sneaks around the corner. I should call this I Am Abnormal by Abmean. I'm kidding. Post done. Let's go over games. You're gonna see YouTube. No capture. On find the game. There we go. They'd be like, what on earth? Abmean. They might. Okay. Hey, and it's daytime too. I don't even know. Admin might have fallen asleep. I'm shocked. Been up as late as he's been. Because normally he says he goes to bed fairly early. Okay, so I need stone. Really? That's all you've smelted? Oh. Yeah. I forgot about that. Where's the comparator? Did I not craft it? What are you? Quartz? I need more quartz. I have one. Did it rain? No, because it was paused. So, okay. Back to something I was talking about earlier that you seemed interested in, Sir TikTok. My biggest concern is I don't want to make this into a server if nobody's in. Does that make sense? Like, I would like a small group of people on. It doesn't have to be, like, you know, massive amounts of people. Just like a nice group of people. And, you know, just to keep it, just to justify. But if you are interested, oh my gosh, excuse me, sorry. I will send over the stuff. Do you know you run what's it called? Rivals on words. No, you run Marvel Rivals on your computer. That kind of has to have a decent graphics card, right? I could be wrong. I don't know the requirements for Rivals. But if you are interested, it is it's a slightly large mod, not gonna lie. But if you are interested, and I can get a couple other people to justify doing it, I will totally create a server. On the PC itself, I think it could handle it. Okay. You know what graphics card you have? Because that's the biggest thing. RAM might be a bit of a concern if you decide to stream this and play it. But if you don't have intentions of streaming it and just playing it here and there, then you should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a couple other friends to be down to hop on this. Chase is one of them. And then I have someone I'm trying to convince. Oh my gosh, I want to do something. I want to make a YouTube thing. And I saw this kind of fun looking wait, wasn't I going, hold on, and I can't break that down, can I? No, wait, earth charge, don't have that. Okay, but graphics card G40, nice. Had to double check. Okay, yeah, it should handle this. But I watched this thing on YouTube like last weekend, and that's horrifying. And it was of like a hardcore, but there was one completely new person, never played Minecraft before. And I want to do that. And I have a person I want to do that with. But their game preference is quite a bit different than mine, and I don't know if they'd be down to. But I really wish I didn't do. Because now I can't do what I was going to do with it. I wonder. But I want to do that. I want to do like a YouTube. I want, since YouTube claimed I'm not who I claimed I was. I want that to be my first big YouTube video. What? SHIE. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I would obviously invite other people since it's a server, but it would be like a 100-day survival type thing. Server would run for so many days at a time. He's not even using the trident. Please drop trident. Yes! No. Let's put the fork away. Oh my gosh. I made mistakes. But I would invite other people to that as well. Like, you know, Chase. Few others if they would be interested. But the biggest objective is just to keep 1-2 people alive for 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. Nope. Ugh. And then, of course, if they're not down, they're not down, you know. But, and then, of course, I would probably following that, Rude. Probably following that, I would start this up as a server if maybe we can get Quartz out of here now. Oh, hello. Rude. I'm dead. Okay, yep, he told you. I don't think a server with mods. Yeah, and that's essentially what it would be. And we could like get together one day in like a Discord call and decide if this is what we want to do, or because there's so many other mod packs too. We don't even necessarily have to do like a Sky Island like this, because I know Dora. Dora. Dora the Explorer. Okay, let's not try this again. But even if it's not, because I know, I would imagine with ticks, a Sky Island might be kind of difficult. But, look at all the cows. But, like, we can go through and look at different mod packs and figure out what one we like that works for, you know, whoever's, you know, minimum spec computer. Like, we can go through all of that crazy stuff. Ooh, it's raining. Sand. But we can get together, do that, or hey, that's what we could always do. We could get together, because I know when was it? Oh yeah, that could be funny though. That is true. TikTok who just ticked and yeeted the diamond off the cliff. That is true. That would be funny. But that's what we could do, because I know, what was it, couple months back or so, you brought up doing one of the collab streams together. That's what we could do, is we could have a fresh server outside of, or fresh world outside of this, where we start together on a Sky Island. We could do that. And then just see how it goes. Because when I say there's plenty of stuff to do, there's literal lists of stuff to do. So, but that's something. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I've been really wanting to start, like, do like a server for like a month or two, and then seeing how it goes, you know? And this could be, we would have to wait, because I have a large bill that I've been having to pay, and it'll be paid off in 4 months, or sorry, 2 months. So we would have to probably wait just so I had that $700 back in my bank account. But if you're down, I'm down. I mean, it's whatever. But I've thought about, like, around Halloween doing a 7 Days to Die, which is like a zombie survival game. Ooh, that was a mistake. But I've been thinking about doing that in September and October. And letting that run for Halloween and then shutting it down. Because I think that would be fun too. Like a seasonal thing. Hold on, I want to check some. Sir? Oh. Hey. But yeah. Okay, I think we have enough of that. I've been thinking about Halloween a lot funny. Like, what special I could do around that season. Yeah, I mean, and it's always like there's always things to do. Like I said, I've thought about doing a like 7 Days to Die zombie apocalypse, because that's what it is really. It's just Minecraft but zombie apocalypse. And I was gonna do it last year, but I didn't have the backing I felt like I wanted or needed for it. So I just kind of set it aside. Okay, so we have the quartz. We need... you. 17. We're gonna need more than 17. Still gonna need more than... yes, we need the orange. But yeah, there's so much stuff that can be done on Halloween. And there's so many new things coming out. I'm not gonna go into detail about what I have recently seen, because it's kind of horrifying. Like, horrifying enough I don't want to talk about it type horrifying. Not, ooh, it's a bit spooky, like bone chilling. And I don't say that a lot about like spooky, scary things. I just, that's not something I tend to say unless like I truly like believe it, and it's a real game too. I would 100% not recommend playing it because of where it comes from. Not gonna say the name of it either. But it's horrifying. Like, I kid you not. Okay, like, it's literally a glorified... Of course I have nether that I clearly couldn't find. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep 4 because we are gonna need 4 for that magical spell. Gonna go bam. It's really beyond. It's not, I wouldn't say it, I know I said that it was horrifying, but it's not necessarily horrifying, it's just bone chilling. Like, it's, no, I mean, I'm on the fence, because in a lot of ways, especially where it's come from, yes, it is horrifying. And, like, literally, this isn't a joke. I'm afraid to watch the actual video. Like, the actual gameplay of it. Because of its content and where it's... Like, I've heard people talk about it. It's a genuine game. But, oh my gosh, no. No. That's one of the few things, like, I will not say its name. I will not... I'm not even gonna go as far as saying where it came from or how people found it. And it's just so... just, ugh. Okay, so we gotta put the windows in. I think rude. I want to pick this up because I kind of want to... Zombie, you need to mind your business. But yeah, it's definitely not. Steve the Wimpy. Hello, Steve the Wimpy. Does that mean you will leave me alone? Look, and they blew up the grass. That's okay, though. We kind of needed to add a floor. Renovations have started early. Ooh, we did get a steel chest. Let's stick you here. Oh, whoops. But yeah, there's very few things. Like, I will literally play a horror game and then finish playing it and be like, it's okay. And people are like, that's not scary. No. Ooh. We got a bronze sword. But like, this is something I recently learned about, like, within the past week, and I'm just like, ugh, no. But yeah, if that's something, and I know we have that project going on. I think I'm gonna sleep. We don't really need the rain anymore. On Chase's server. But yeah, seriously, I will, if you are down and you want to work with me to get a modded server up, I will fully monetarily support the server. Because I'll just figure out what package we need and support the server. But that's something we could do. Trying to think. There was another thing I was gonna message you about it, but I don't remember what it was. Rude. We'll go here. But yeah, hey, they're 3D now? That's so cool. These used to not be 3D. Oh, yeah, I'm always down? Okay. But yeah, so... But yeah, we'll figure out something. Like I said, it might not be right away. But it might be in the next few months or so. Whatever works for your schedule and mine both, of course. If you can, and I'm right behind. Oh, okay. It took me a second to process. Okay. And we are out of boxes. I'm not going to use the big drawers. So this lovely mod is called functional storage, apparently. It's not called storage drawers anymore, which is kind of stupid. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am connecting. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna move this guy. So this is a controller, and I'll show you what this does here in a minute. This is the center right here. Hello? Why? Okay. So. Bam. Okay. Now we have a lovely green outline. Literally what you do. Oh, you can't do that anymore. Okay, so I have to right click each one of these storage drawers to highlight it. And what I'm doing is connecting the storage drawer to the controller. So now all of these are connected to the controller. So say I put oak plank there, I can take these, right click, and they go straight into here. See how it says 29? I'll show you again. So we have one, we put in there. As long as one item is in there, the rest of them will go straight into it. Which is really cool. And really the reason why I needed the store. Yeah. Yeah, and it works for literally anything. So like, same with logs. If I put these in, watch, let's go get these logs. So we have more oak logs. This is what TikTok needs. It's a really great mod, and it used to not work like this. But bam. Just keep on right clicking, and there's 429 oak logs in there. 1 second. I have lottery tickets. Please gamble responsibly. Yeah. Boop. We aren't gonna scratch them because we are not that kind of stream, and I think you have to have some special okay to do that. But yeah, and then you just kind of sort everything. My biggest issue with this kind of storage is it's kind of everywhere. Like, no matter how organized you are, it will always be unorganized. Like, I'll put arrows on, like, dead things here. I'll put resources here. And eventually they'll combine and they'll just get mixed up. Yeah, gambling, but shady. Looks around. Isn't that bad? Unless it's for Melon. So, TikTok, this is part of the dark side. Gambling is only bad if you do it in an unhealthy manner. Ooh, I'm out of space. Where we are for healthy gambling here. We are gonna put chests down also in here for a few reasons. We're gonna have some stuff that isn't common enough to have a space for. That's the first thing. Like these seeds, I am not putting seeds in. Same with these. I'm not putting these in the storage. So we'll put those there. And then leather, I kind of want a special, like a different section for leather. And then that our bowls, those can go away. And then raw beef, that will go with the leather. And then spruce planks will go here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now I have oak wood, so I'm gonna crouch and punch that specific spot, put it there. Gonna put the oak wood there, but it will never be perfectly organized with this, ever. Which is my biggest pet peeve. Whoa, what? The light side just... Unless you're old enough. And that there will be consequences for your action. What's next? You're gonna tell me you can bake your own cakes without supervision? You are not going to believe this, TikTok. Of course you can. I wonder... Ooh, it does. You don't even need to hold the item in your hand for it to get taken out. Watch. So, we're gonna put this... Let's put it underneath. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so it's down there. Bones in here. Bam. Gone. No shot. What? Man, the dark side comes with some perks. I know. It's crazy. Oh, and if you hold the linking tool, it will show you what's linked together. Hey! Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I hope you guys heard that, because I surely did. And I thought I fixed it. But thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. I know you just got home. How are you? Okay, we're gonna put this here. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. I think I'm going to sort all of our resources off stream because that's going to be boring. But yeah, and we can connect them like because of the green cube around this, we can literally fill this place up with storage. And it will be amazing. It will be the best storage on the server in this world. Actually. Just a heads up, ads in 7 minutes. Okay, let's put these away now. Let's grab the glass. I kind of... What color should we do? Do we have colors? We have white. Melon, green. We might... Loser. Should know not to do that. We might have some cactus. Let's see. If we do, it should be over here. And then we'll start doing the other process that I wanted. Ooh. Oh. It don't come back. Okay. We gotta fix that. Eggs. I gotta do something with these chickens. You just won $7? I don't know what I won yet. I could have sworn I had cactus. We also need to put a flooring in, but you know. That's a future penguin issue. Right now, I need cactus. Which apparently I don't have, even though I thought I had it. Aha! We actually do have cactus. We're gonna grab... You can buy... That is true. I haven't seen the price of melon lately, but I'm sure you can. Stop! Leave me alone. Trying to live here in peace with my farm and my storage, and these bozos keep on coming after me. Rude. Why do I keep on eggs? What do you have? Ooh, I don't have the emerald. What is the average price of a watermelon? Because, like, they're not quite in season yet. Like, I was looking at ordering a watermelon from Amazon Market or whatever they call it. And I like the green. That's a good, the green can stay. I agree. The green is good. And like, I was looking at the reviews of some of these, right? And like, the watermelon had like 2 stars, and their complaint was it was a seedless mini watermelon. And it's like, it clearly says seedless mini watermelon right there in the title. You weren't scammed, sir. Although I was scammed by, not Amazon, but by someone selling off of Amazon today. I was kind of upsetty spaghetti about it. Wow, I haven't said that in a while. Okay, let's do technology. Oh. Yay. Oh, do you want to see what the copper upgrades do? Copper upgrade. These are amazing. Leave. Okay. So if I crouch and... Let's try this with an empty hand. Crouch, right click. Okay, so you see how it says 8 of 512 and 40 of 512. Well, what if we run out of room? Right? They made copper better? Yes. So I right click it and there's a little icon. I wish it outlined it. It used to like outline the drawer. It doesn't anymore. There's a little icon. You see it's the copper. It's essentially that. So if I crouch and if I right click, now you can see the drawer holds 4.1 thousand gold. So if we really wanted to, oh my god, the leap, right? And like, if you think about it, those upgrades, so there is, let me find them. There's a lot of upgrades apparently. So you have copper, which is the lowest, gold, diamond, netherite, max storage up, right? So they increase more and more with each upgrade, and they stack. That's an insane. Yeah, and that's like the minimum upgrade, the lowest upgrade. Rude! Get over here. Wacha. Wacha. Oh. Aha. Should we look at the indie boys? Hello. Sir, I'm looking directly at you. Hello, sir. You're holding a shroom. No! You. Over here. Now. If I get a bit closer. No. He's too busy. Okay. So now that we have a storage, we need not this or this. No, it's under tech, I think. We should start with the create mod. That's like a major mod, but I want to build some circles for that. Let me see. How, no. Industrial? No. Draconic evolution? No. Bigger reactors? No. Where is it? Is it not? Is it in magic? Let me see. Incoming ad. Oh. You're already in ads. I can't remember what it's called. I wonder if I can SET. Boop. Yes, but how? Oh. This thing. Let's save this. So this is called a garden cloche? Cloche? CLOCH, whatever that means. Oh, we need an engineer's workbench. We need treated wood. This is going to be a larger process than what I thought it was. How do I get creosote oil? Bottling fluid. Yeah, but how does one obtain this fluid? That might not be burn something. To get creosote oil, I bet you that's horrifying. This is new. Huh. Yep. Wood. That probably means it's ads over. Monopoly Chris Pratt ad is melon out of 10. TikTok. Do exclamation point rate melon. No space. Remember, you have the ability. I wonder how you get that, though, because you said burning. So, obviously, it has something to do with this stuff. Right? Woo! Wood, not coal. Okay, okay, I got that. Okay, so that's not something, but we... What do we do then? Because that's gonna take longer, and I need to figure out... C-R-E... How do you spell that oil? There's a crude oil bucket, a bucket of vegetable oil, my kind of oil, right here. Thermal series. Minecraft. So oil is primarily generated using coke oven. Hey! You were right! So does that mean... Let me see. Tech, thermal engineering? To be there? No. Where is it? We could totally actually do the progression that we need to do. Or we could build a coke oven, which sounds more delicious. Okay, I need sandstone, bricks, and clay. We have some of those. We might have the clay. We can make bricks. And then we gotta keep a bit of the clay. Hot Coke? Yeah, but I assumed it's like hot Dr. Pepper. You know, you might like it, you might hate it. Yeah. Are we out of sand? Do we have to make more sand? I don't like Dr. Pepper either. It's pretty popular though. Just the commercial. Dr. Pepper's pretty popular though. Hey TikTok, do you like Dr. Pepper? Questions. I am only here to ask the important questions. Do you like Dr. Pepper? Weak to the fizz. That sounds so cryptic. I'm not judging you because I understand the soda thing. But what do you mean weak to the fizz? Like, is it just something like that makes your sticks go kind of haywire? That sounds like a advertisement for some like uh, low carbonated energy drink, weak to the fizz. Speaking of water, grape water. And it is carbonated. But it doesn't taste like TV static. That's probably what. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I just don't understand why, if I have immersive engineering, why I don't have it here. You would think immersive engineering would be its own thing. That bothers me. The hair is bleached, just needs dry color. What color are you going for? Jump? LOL, sorta. The fizziness, soda, or a lot of carbonate drinks. Talk just like 1,000 little spears right to my taste bud. Have noticed to trigger 2 specific ticks. Ah. So, like, it's a mix of both. Okay, so I know we're gonna put this over here. Yeah, part I can't take it, and part it triggers the ticks. Gotcha. So I prefer taste buds. So you prefer, like, I mean, aside from non-carbonated, like, do you drink things like Gatorade then, or the sharper the better? Or how do you go about, like, that sort of? Sprite Zero now? Gotcha. Sprite's good. I don't prefer the Zero. I taste the fairly sharp spears in that. I can taste the fake sugar in it. I know I have dust. Is that all the dust I have? Wait, don't I have a way to... I don't know if I do. Okay, well, I just need water essence. Water? Of course I need... I like Sprite Zero as a mix. I'm try this month and have a full of it. Gotcha. So oh, it drops 3 clay balls but has a 50% chance of dropping a clay ball. Okay. Remember that time I said I don't think I'll need clay too much. The ticks in question are head shake. I know I was hit by a spider, but like really fast nodding or shake of my second one. Like a little wiggle of my torso area. Gotcha. I can only imagine. I don't have a lot of energy as it is because, you know, vitamin D deficiency, what have you. Do not! Jesus Christ. But I can imagine how much energy that just takes from you. I had a coworker who, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she had Tourette's and she would make like this noise in her throat. That was the way she ticked, was it was like a noise in her throat that she would make. And all of a sudden, like, something would happen, and then all of a sudden she's making the noise at the back of the office. They mess with my sleep. Honestly, a miracle I have enough energy to through the day. Gotcha. I will say though, so actually, I'm gonna turn this into a question because I'm genuinely curious. So, when you have tics, right, and you're around other people, with Tourette syndrome, do they set you off? Because, like, I ask this because the coworker I had in my office, there was also another one. That's a different type of tic, sir. But, there was another person not in my office, but, when she would come into my office and they would get near each other, one of them would tick, then the other one would tick, and they would just start setting each other off till they had to, like, completely separate from each other to stop. It was kind of, and I say this in the nicest way I could, it was kind of funny. Oh, I should stay awake. Why? Why do you have to stay awake? Two words. Chain reaction. LOL. Literally fires each other. Still separated. But kid you not, it's so funny. It's amusing. And I feel like so bad for saying that. But it kind of is. Listen to your tics. I don't get what you're saying, but okay. Okay, I need where? I think I need like a wrench. Sir, gonna have to what? Gonna have to ask you to get off my property. I'm going to change this so it doesn't, I don't think it'll burn my. We want a nice grassy foresty canopy. Or oak tree near a glade. I used to be part of it. That's actually 7 to 9. But the people gather up for events and just hang. Felt so natural that we couldn't even going. Everyone's tick going off. Oh my gosh, that's so bright. I need more clay still. Great. Sir? I like how they can't spawn on the grass, so they decide to spawn on the roof. Now, does it have to be hollow? I'm trying to remember. Road. Is it? We're good. That one's kind of hard to see. I'll remember that. Okay. More clay. I need to do IMMERS. I would think that there's a book. Like how to do immersive in. I mean, there's not. I wonder if, is there like a search bar? No. Tips and tricks. I just can't believe they decided not to separate immersive engineering, knowing that this was something that was gonna be needed. BRB, no problem, TikTok. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fill that in. But let's see. Is there a wrench? Wrench. Wait, there is a book. A book and a lever. Swear to God, if you don't give me a book when I do this, I'm gonna riot. Because I tried doing this before, and it said this book has been disabled. Your mod pack does not require the book. It teaches you. Something, something, something. This book has been disabled. This mod pack. Not amusing. So let's find the book. I was about to say, do I need food again? Make sure these guys are still in here. Yes, I just heard them. Book. Oh, wait. I think I wasted it. We have paper, though. 1, 2, 3. Then let's go grab a leather that we did stick in here already. Only needed one. A book, lever. Ha ha ha. Immersive engineering. Ha ha, and it worked. Overview, introduction. Greetings, fellow engineer, and welcome to immersive engineering. Yeah, blah blah blah. First thing I need, an engineer's hammer, 1 string, 2 irons, and 2 sticks. Okay. String. Let's go grab 2 iron and 2 sticks. And then iron. Bam. 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 Aha! Progress already. Okay, engineer screwdriver, iron rod, and a stick. I think I'm gonna need 2 sticks. Figure out how to make an iron rod. Aha! We're doing good things already. Screwdriver. Hey. Ores. Raw. And then aluminum. And then lead. Silver. Which we probably won't see the ores in for a bit. Nickel. Uranium. Treated wood. Despite its simplicity. Huh. So I need to go back. Industrial temp. Alloys. Metal plate. Industrial dyes, crafting hints. No. Well, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Workbench, construction, simple. Heavy machine. I would consider a coke oven heavy machine. Construction. Overview. Benches. Coke oven. Okay. That. Okay. So it does need to be solid. Which means we need to make an ad. Okay, bam. Bam. Crunch, 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 crunch. Did I do a cartwheel? Unfortunately, I didn't yet, TikTok. Okay. Gravel. Into sand. Crunch, 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 crunch. And then some SNAD. We're gonna turn 9 SNAD into 9 dust. Aw, maybe next time. And then the dust gives us clay. We're so close to making this oven, though. I was able to make the book. Required 27 coke bricks. Wish I knew that before. Okay, let those melt. And then we need to figure out. Okay, so I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. I can't make any major promises because of between Mother's Day and then my mom's birthday is on Monday. So I don't know what the plans are for Saturday yet. But if I am able to stream on Saturday, I think we're gonna play. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna play this. I kind of want to stream longer on this and do more with this. So I think we're gonna stream this tomorrow. Pretty sure. But a client, you mean incidents? wild. It's almost like you're my dad or something. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, wham! Oh, whoops. Wham! Ha ha ha! Welcome, coke oven. Okay, so we need wood. Good thing we got oak. Okay, does it have to, can it be planks? Okay, professional creosote oil guy. Can I put planks or does it have to be wood? Yeah, it's almost like easier. Wait a second. Okay, so I can do that. We're doing some tests. Okay, but I cannot. Okay, I answered my own question. So how long does this take? Okay. But it doesn't tell me how long it takes. Is there a way I can speed this up? Let's see. Right click. The engineer's hammer. Okay. We did that. An alloy kit. Okay. So I'm guessing once this completely burns down. Bam. Okay. Hey! And we got a quarter of a bucket of oil. I think that's gonna require some AFK. Because I wonder if I can connect hoppers to. Okay, so the goal is for tomorrow, if I'm able to stream. This is going to be our magic area. This is going to be our factory. So the goal is to start working on moving this around, making a few large circles around here, and getting started on immersive engineering is for a separate project that I want to work on. So we're not gonna really focus on getting a build for immersive engineering just yet, but create mod we're gonna need a lot of resources for. But I think this is what we're gonna get started on tomorrow, because there is a lot. There's even more than this. Create mod literally is what it sounds like. Why did you move? Bye. Hello. But create mod literally, it's endless. That's not even a joke. TikTok, I think you'll really like the create mod. There's literally limitless possibilities, especially when you have so many other tech mods like immersive engineering. Hey, I have a full bucket. So I think I like it. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I kind of like pushing him off, because he doesn't die and he just comes back and makes. I think it will be. Yeah, it's literally limitless. Do you see what I see? See what I see? I'm sorry. First the Dora song and now that. Let's go after this. We are at 3.5 hours. And it is 11:30. Rude. Push the baby off. Or not. Whoops. Wrong button. But yeah, I think Create Mod will be a favorite of yours. Like I said, literally... Okay, fine. I won't go after. But I do. I think it'll be... Whoops, I missed. Water? Ooh, we did it. But yeah. Like, I kid you not, the Create Mod is... And, like, even looking at this part of the book does not do it justice. Like, you see the basic part of Create Mod right here. But then you have, like... Sir, I'm talking to... But then, like, you can trap blazes. You can get crushers and crush, or there's a lot to it. You can make literal moving rain. That's something, oh my gosh, TikTok. We have to do this mod ID. Because, okay, so there's two things. We can make like a train-esque type thing with it, right? Where we can move it back and forth. I'm pretty sure this is because it does have the train doors. So I'm pretty sure... Where's the cable? If I can find the cables, then I'm pretty sure that Create Mod you can do something with, like, I'm pretty sure you can do something with, like, yeah, train track. You can make train in the Create Mod. It's wild. It's literally limitless. I lost my sound, so I don't know if you guys can actually hear it, but we were just attacked. And we died on top of a tree. Hold on, I don't know why I lost. Can you guys hear it? I think you can. It seems like you can. Can you guys hear me? I can? Okay. I'm not even gonna worry about restarting my sound because we're gonna end. Bam. Okay. So I think that is going to be the goal, is to start the Create Mod. And then what I'm thinking is, instead of this bridge idea that I had where I was going to decorate bridges and everything, I'm thinking we make a monorail instead of having the bridges. We just have a monorail system where you, like, get to choose what location to go to. But TikTok, this is why I'm saying we need the server thing that I mentioned. Once again, probably won't be for a couple months, just giving you a heads up. But I think it would be a good idea. I think it would be fun, especially if we can get a handful of people to join. But I think that's going to be our goal for tomorrow. And then I don't know. We'll go from there, I guess. Because there's a lot in the create mod. We can do more magic tomorrow, I guess. I don't think we really did magic today. I was kind of expecting to pick, but I didn't, which I was shocked about. We were about to, then I realized I had all of the resources that I need. Okay. So, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you, Abmin, TikTok. I want to thank. I'm trying to remember. I'm horrible with names. Please forgive me. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I don't have it. Okay. I do want to thank. Unfortunately, I'm horrible with names. I can't remember, but I do want to thank you for the follow as well. Also, let it be known, thanks to you, TikTok Jedi Talk, the Jedi Talk. Oh, okay. I was confused there for a second, so I got you now. But yeah, I want to thank everybody. I appreciate the follow. If you are new here and you are lurking, feel free to give me a follow. We do this Fridays and Saturdays most of the time. It was fun watching. Have a good one. See you. I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something. But you too, TikTok. Have a good night. We are going to raid the person we normally raid on Fridays, which is Kim for the Day. Yes, but I can't remember their name, unfortunately. And I feel so bad. I'm going to have to start, like, writing names down because I can never remember. But, oh, TikTok. I need to tell you something. So, remember, before I end stream, I know I'm kind of getting distracted. Remember, what was it called? Pal World? So they've added a couple patches that changed it due to the Nintendo lawsuit. They're changing it again. Like, I don't understand how Nintendo can copyright the ability to fly using or glide using your Pokemon or pals or whatever. So they've changed some stuff, like you don't throw the sphere anymore. I guess it just shows up next to you, which I think is kind of. But I don't see how Nintendo can say, well, we own copyrights for like a year now. That's insane. Okay, I can tell you what Nintendo is doing. Nintendo isn't wanting to win the lawsuit. Nintendo is wanting a small game company to drive themselves into debt and lawyer fees to have to shut down. And they can't reproduce the game, they can't sell the game, nothing. They want them to just not be able to do that. It's very simple. You don't like what they're doing, but you have no real reason to sue them except for it kind of looks like something I've done in the past. You just hold them up in court with legal fees. Exactly, yeah. It's not about winning or losing. They just want the monopoly that they have on Pokemon-esque games. But they, like you said, they've been doing this for a while. And like even like when it comes to their competitions, like their Mario Kart competitions can only be held by a specific. It used to be like anybody can hold a Mario Kart competition. Now it's like a specific event coordinator, like company, has to set up these events if you want to do an event. And if you don't go through these people, they will like take a lawsuit out for copyright infringement. It's not about winning or losing, it's about winning. That's the entire thing though. They don't care about winning the court case. They care about dominating whatever industry consider Pokemon. It's about the end result, not having competition. And I personally, okay, like that you have competition, like different gaming companies, different game developer companies, whatever. But you're gonna sit here and say that, like, okay, some of this stuff I will admit looked a lot like Pokemon, or they might have had to change it because of copyright infringement. I swear, every month it's harder and harder to back up Nintendo. This point, I'm like, I like their games, but if I like them, yeah. I don't know. I don't have an issue with Nintendo. I have an issue with the clown that's running this. I think if they had new CEOs, if they had a new Japan CEO and a new United States CEO, none of this would be. And even if it was, it wouldn't be like they want to dominate an entire industry. Because, like, you had Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! In a sense, it wasn't exactly the same. But then that dropped off. That dropped in popularity. Nobody cared about it. The only thing that's maintained its popularity in that kind of realm has been Pokemon. It's their breadwinner, and they don't want to see competition with their breadwinner. Like that, and Lonk. That's all I can think of. Um, those two are their biggest. You had Digimon literally in this, literal in the in the name. Just it's not as popular exactly. And the crazy thing is, like, so there are Pokemon mods for Minecraft, right? But it got to the point where they were suing these mod developers for making a Pokemon mod for Minecraft. And it's like, if you were so upset about them making Pokemon in Minecraft, why didn't you make a mod yourself? And clearly, there's a demand for it. If you want to capitalize on it, do it yourself. Right? And then after they sued, a bunch of people backed off and someone else picked up the project. And now it's not called Pokemon anymore. It's called Pixelmon or something like that. Literally has Pokemon characters. Right, exactly. Make it make sense, right? And like you would think, as greedy as Nintendo has been in the past few years, you would think they would want to milk every little penny out of it. And with Minecraft being one of the biggest games still after 15 years, you would think that they would want a chunk of change from the cash cow that's Mojang. But okay, after that, I'm gonna leave it there. We are going to raid the lovely Kim for the day. Let me... But I want to thank everybody for joining me. These small sidetrack, but fun, lol. Yeah, and we'll totally, if you're in and everything, well, we can totally talk about that tomorrow too, because I have opinions on that. But okay, I will see you all tomorrow. If everything goes according to plan, once again, don't know everything that we're planning on doing tomorrow, so it's still up in the air a little bit. But other than that, I want to thank everybody for joining. If you are new here, don't forget to follow. I will see all of you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you guys next week on Friday. Once the counter's done. Okay. I will see you all on Friday. Bye. Wrong one. Get a grip. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now I will see you guys later. Bye.